Did you think starting an online business was going to be easy? I did, and I started over 27 different businesses, eventually generating millions of dollars. But wow, it was a grind. Looking back, I wish I'd focused on the right things from the start, because choosing the right business model is the single biggest game changer. Choose the wrong one, and you risk hustling twice as hard for half the results. And here's the truth. There are a few proven business models that are creating new millionaires every single day. But most of the popular ones you hear about today will only drain your time, your money, and your sanity, leaving you broke, frustrated, and questioning why you even started. I know this because I've been there. From failed experiments to building simple businesses that turned me into a millionaire, I've seen what works and what doesn't, and I've taught thousands of others how to start wildly profitable online businesses of their very own, allowing them to quit their 9-to-5 jobs and achieve true time, location, and financial freedom. Today, I'm exposing the 5 worst online business models that will waste your time and money and showing you the one smart, sustainable alternative that's proven to succeed. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which traps to avoid and where to focus your energy to build something meaningful, scalable, and profitable. So let's jump in, starting with one of the most popular yet surprisingly risky business models out there, dropshipping. If you've spent any time on social media, you've probably seen the dropshipping hype. Ads claim it's a low-risk, high-reward way to make money online. No inventory, no hassle, just easy profits while sipping margaritas on the beach. Sounds perfect, right? Well, not exactly. And here's why. First, oversaturation. Dropshipping today is like setting up a lemonade stand on a corner where thousands of other people are doing the exact same thing. With no unique products, everyone's competing on price, which makes it a lose-lose race to the bottom. Next is razor-thin margins. Sure, you can sell a $20 product for $30, but once you factor in supplier fees and ads and platform costs, you might only walk away with $2. And if your ad campaign underperforms, you're losing money before you even start. Then there's customer service chaos. Here's the dirty little secret that no one tells you. With dropshipping, you're the middleman. When products arrive late or damaged or worse, don't arrive at all, you're the one that's left dealing with angry customers. Not only is that not any fun, but enough complaints and your payment processor can freeze your account too, so you can't even get paid. Here's the deal. Dropshipping can work for some, but for most, it's a painful grind with very little payoff and a risk profile that's not really much better than playing a slot machine and hoping for the jackpot. So if you want a business model with real sustainability, let's keep moving because pretty much every other option is going to be better for you. Next up is affiliate marketing, one of the earliest online business models. The idea is simple. Promote someone else's product or service, and when someone buys through your unique link, you earn a commission. Sounds great, right? No product to create, no logistics to handle, just pure profits. And while affiliate marketing can be an amazing longer-term strategy to create passive income and true financial independence, there are a few issues that make it tough to recommend for a beginner. First is the need for an audience. The truth is, affiliate marketing doesn't work unless you already have a sizable audience. Without a strong following, you'll spend months or even years creating content and building trust and hoping and praying for clicks. Next is unstable commissions and fierce competition. Even if you manage to grow an audience, you're at the mercy of the companies that you promote. They can slash commissions or change the rules overnight. And let's not forget about the endless competition. For every product or service you recommend, there are hundreds, if not thousands of others pushing the exact same thing. Then there's the lack of control. And this one's the biggest kicker. You don't own the product or the platform. If the brand that you're promoting decides to pull the plug, you're left scrambling. It's kind of like building a house on rented land, and it can all disappear in an instant. Now, don't get me wrong. Affiliate marketing can be a really nice side hustle once you've built trust with an audience. But if you're starting from scratch, relying on affiliate income as your main strategy is like trying to win a marathon barefoot. There's just smarter ways to build a sizable long-term online business. So let's look at the next one. Okay, next let's talk about the traditional SMMA, or social media marketing agency. A few years ago, it was all the rage. Pitch a few small businesses, run their Facebook ads, and collect hefty monthly retainers. On paper, it looks like a dream job. Low overhead, big payouts, but in practice, it's often anything but. First of all, this is a model that's easy to start but hard to retain. Getting your first clients can feel like a win, but keeping them is a whole other story. Small businesses are notorious for tight budgets, and if they don't see instant results, usually because they misunderstand how marketing works, they'll drop you faster than a bad habit. Next is high client churn. SMMA is kind of like a revolving door. Clients come in excited, but churn out just as quickly. And this constant cycle of finding and replacing clients can leave you feeling like a hamster on a wheel, always running, never getting ahead. The third problem is becoming a jack of all trades. Many agencies end up doing everything, creating posts, responding to comments, running ads, and pretty much everything else. And suddenly, you're not just a strategist, you're a content creator, a customer service rep, and a crisis manager rolled into one. Scaling under this model becomes nearly impossible. Here's the truth. The traditional SMMA model might work if you specialize and can clearly demonstrate ROI, but for most, it's a crowded, cutthroat space that demands constant hustle with little predictability. The traditional SMMA model is just too tough to recommend, especially with better options available. But this next business model might just be the worst choice of them all. All right, let's dive into Amazon FBA, which stands for Fulfillment by Amazon. On the surface, it sounds like the perfect gig. You find a product, you ship it to Amazon, and they handle the rest, from storage and shipping and even customer service. With Amazon's massive reach and prime shopping, what could go wrong? Well, turns out, quite a lot. First of which is fees, and more fees. Amazon isn't just taking a slice of the pie, they're eating most of it. Between listing fees and storage fees and shipping costs, these fees stack up quickly, and if your product doesn't sell as fast as you were hoping, you're gonna pay extra for long-term storage, turning your inventory into a financial sinkhole. Then there's razor-thin margins. Again, to compete, you'll often find yourself in a pricing war, slashing your margins in order to stay ahead. You combine that with Amazon's fees, and you're often left with crumbs. Unless you have deep pockets to invest in advertising and marketing, it's going to be a consistent uphill battle to try to get some profits. Then, of course, there's policy changes and unpredictability. You're playing in Amazon's sandbox, and they make the rules. They can suspend your account, they can change their algorithms, they could even launch their own Amazon Basics version of your product, cutting you out completely. Now, yes, there are success stories with Amazon FBA, but those are becoming harder to find by the day. For most, the risks and the razor-thin margins make it a high-stress, low-reward venture. If you're serious about creating a sustainable online business, well, let's explore an approach with more control and less uncertainty next. Still not my favorite, but at least it's a step in the right direction. Okay, freelancing. Whether you're a writer, a designer, a marketer, or a developer, freelancing often feels like the easiest way to make money online. You just trade your skills for cash, right? But when you peel back the layers, freelancing has some hidden traps that can hold you back. The first of which is unsteady work and unsteady income. Freelancing is a roller coaster. One month you're swamped with projects, and the next you're scrambling to find work. It's like living paycheck to paycheck, but without the security of a regular job. And the mental stress? Well, let's just say it's not for the faint of heart. The next issue is trading time for money. Every hour you work equals money, but there's a cap. You can only work so many hours in a day. This creates a ceiling on your income, unless you're willing to burn out and just never sleep. Scaling your freelancing gig usually means taking on more clients or hiring subcontractors, and both of which come with their own set of headaches. Then there's client dependency. Relying on a few big clients can feel secure, but it's a fragile setup. If one of them pulls the plug, you're left scrambling. Kind of like having all your eggs in one basket and then watching it tip over. Freelancing can be a great starting point, especially if you need quick cash or want to build a portfolio. But as a long-term business model, it's unstable, it's exhausting, and you're capped by time. Lucky for us, there's a better way to leverage your skills while building something scalable and sustainable. So let's talk about that next. So if dropshipping and affiliate marketing and SMMA and Amazon FBA and freelancing are all minefields full of risk and often with very little reward, what's left? Should you just give up on your dreams of time, location, and financial freedom that starting an online business can give you and just accept your fate stuck in a 9-to-5 job you hate, destined to spend the rest of your life stuck in a cubicle, sipping lukewarm break room coffee, helping someone else build their empire? Because if the answer is no, and I sure hope it is, then let's talk about how you can actually break free and what the next steps look like. Let me introduce you to the business model that made me a multimillionaire and what I believe is the best online business model today, the hybrid agency. Now, I appreciate a hybrid agency sounds fancy, but it's actually really simple. How it works is that it combines the best parts of a traditional marketing agency like recurring monthly income with the scalability of digital products. Think of it like building a business that delivers high-value services, but without the constant grind of trading time for dollars. Essentially, with a hybrid agency, what you're doing is offering business owners simple automated marketing tools designed to help them save time and get more customers. These are two incredibly valuable things that every small business owner needs. But here's where things get really good. If you're a brand new beginner with no experience and no tech skills whatsoever, no problem. You can start with something called white label SaaS, where you take pre-made software, slap your logo on it, set your price, and then resell that as many times as you want. And business owners will happily pay $500 to $1,000 a month for tools like marketing and automation software. But it gets even better. First, there's monthly recurring revenue, or MRR. You're billing clients on a subscription or retainer basis. This means predictable income month after month, a game changer compared to chasing one-off gigs or unpredictable sales. There's also high profit margins. By leveraging systems and tools and automations, you keep your overhead low. Most of the work can be streamlined or even outsourced, leaving you with profit margins that can reach 90% or more. Plus, there's scalability without burnout. Unlike freelancing or traditional SMMA, adding clients doesn't mean doubling your workload. What you're doing here is selling a system or a framework that can be replicated across multiple clients, giving you freedom to scale. Plus, client stickiness. Because your systems deliver measurable results like more leads, higher conversions, or better customer retention, clients are more likely to stay long term. They see the ROI, and switching would mean losing out. Unlike the other models, the hybrid agency gives you control, scalability, and freedom. You're building systems that work for you, not the other way around. Best of all, compared to something like, say, dropshipping, which has over 4.5 million competitors, the hybrid agency model is still pretty much untapped, with only 60,000 people worldwide using it. If you're tired of chasing unstable business models or relying on razor-thin margins, the hybrid agency is your ticket to building a business that lasts, and you can get started today for absolutely free just by clicking the link down in the descriptions below this video, which is going to get you access to a free copy of my entire marketing system, so you can do the same thing. So make sure to check that out now, and I'll also put up another video right here that's gonna give you even more helpful tips and strategies to help you start and grow a wildly successful online business of your very own. All right, talk soon.